A very good morning to Ms. Selvi and my fellow friends. Today we would like to present about big data. First of all, I would like to introduce my member, Mun Yi, Chak Kun Yi, Sam Sherin, Tan Kang Fok, and Cheng Xiaoyan, and I'm Leong Wai Jie. And now we can begin our introduction for our big data. Next. A big data is described as a large volume of structures, semi-structures, and unstructured data. According to Mel, say that big data is used to describe that it's a high volume, high velocity, and high priorities. And it requires new technicals and technologies to capture the store, analyze, and it is used to enhance the decision makings and provide insight and discovery and supports and optimize processes to each organization. And the big data will assist the companies to provide a company with valuable insights to their customers, increase the customer engagements, and the conversations rates. Next, please. And now, which is the characteristic of big data? The characteristic of big data, we have 6 types of characteristic of big data, but the main 3 big characteristics is the high volume, high velocities, and high varieties. For the high volume, which is the amount of the quantity of data, which is the company can collect data from the variety sources, such as like business transactions, social media, from the sensors to machines sensors. For the second, which is the high velocities. High velocities, the rate which is the data is created, which is the data streams in acceptable speed must deal with timely manners. For example, such as like the rapid tag in the Plaza Toll currently in Malaysia. Third, which is the high variety, the different type of data. The different types of data, which is the data with all type of formats, which is from structured data such as the numeric traditional data to unstructured data such as like videos, audios, emails, and text documents. Next, I will pass to Chuck for the next slide.
Thank you, YJ. So next I'm going to talk about how future of big data works for banks and financial institutions in Malaysia. So one of the examples are M-Bank Group perhaps. They say that they apply big data in their operations are actually for aiming to strengthen its customer satisfactions and also to conduct a better risk management. So besides that, big data in banks also lies on the ability and possibility to conduct a more comprehensive and yet exponentially faster loaning process. Besides that, big data also plays an important role in Bank Negara Malaysia by analyzing the expenditure patterns of hundreds of thousands recorded consumer data. Next. And then this is actually a survey which conducted by EMC Syarikat Perhats. It stated that in Malaysia, big data is given the rise to the markedly improved decision making and is having a significant impact on companies, competitive differentiations, and ability to avoid risk. So this survey is completed by a group of Malaysian IT decision maker. So most of the respondents says that big data is the key factor to determine winner and loser in their industry. But however, there are also some of the respondents say that they have no plans on adopting big data in their industry due to lack of clear business cases or no proven returns on investment. Next. And next is about the economic benefits of big data analytics in UK. So, as small business adopt big data analytics, it gains more through efficiency, innovations, and business creation accumulated. So, in UK, the industry are actually expected to receive the greatest benefits of big data is manufacturing, because this can be attributed to the diversity of firms, industry, and the variety areas. And next is about the future adoption rates in UK. So this is a survey based on this future adoption rate is actually based on a survey question that asked the people or the companies whether they are willing to adopt big data or Internet of Things for their business or not. So there are actually, as we can see that, there are 67% of the people or companies are willing to adopt big data instead of Internet of Things because they believe that big data have the power to bring more benefits to their company. So next I will pass to Shirley.
Thank you, Chuck. So for my part, I'm going to present about the positive and negative impact of big data in the event industry. Firstly, big data can help event industry to gain a personalized experience for the event attendees as well as increasing the event value. So by using attendees information from event big data from the attendees demographic and psychographic, organizers can have a special event that is relevant to them based on their similar behavior and interests. So this event big data can come from past event attendee list survey and so on. So for example, Major Drop and So What is a streetwear brand and they send email invitation to their customer database for Sneakerla 2019 event. Next. The second positive impact is that it has a more focused target audience, which means the big data allows event company to collect the data from the previous slide that I mentioned and analyze to reach each potential guest instead of targeting a wide range of individuals, which means that they can reach their target audience easily. It is also cost effective for marketing campaigns because they know who their target audience are. Next. So next, the negative impact of big data in events. The first one is data breach. It means the information of personal information or details of the event attendees are being exposed to the public. For example, the country's top politician or VIP guests who attended the event. These VIP guests might have their privacy invaded because of their details being exposed to the public. Next is high cost for smaller event organizations. Because many of today's big data rely on open source technology which dramatically reduces software costs. However, there are still small companies that face significant expenses that are related to staffing, hardware maintenance and related services. This is why big data can be high cost for these companies. Next. So next is big data versus data needed. According to SysCode, a software company in US, they have conducted a survey which concluded that one of the major disadvantages in working with big data was the need to address quality issues. The analytics from the company need to ensure that the information that they are using from big data is accurate and relevant to the company. If not, the company they don't address the quality issues, they will find that this information generated by their analytics are worthless or even harmful if acted upon. Next, I'm going to pass to Sarian.
Thank you, Shalin. I'm Sarian. I'm going to present about the way of organization can utilize the big data to make decisions. First, real-time data. Next. Real-time data is the information that is delivered immediately after collection and is often used as tracking and navigating. Besides that, real-time data is able to improve customer experience. For example, like Foodpanda, TGV, GSC, they will send a survey form to their customer after they have purchased something from them. It can improve customer communication as well. Furthermore, several companies are using real-time data based on supply and demand side information. For example, Uber is a multinational ride-sharing company, and Uber is using real-time routing to minimize customer pickup time and optimize customer experience of a ride. This is also one of the factors to lead Uber's success. Next. For event industry, C2 Montreal event is a non-profit organization which holds annual 3-day international conference. C2 Montreal provided RFID technology to their attendees to track their movement. For example, if too many people gather at one food store, C2 Montreal event team can manage few employees to help the food store in order to prevent crowded. Next. Second, predicting audience interest. Many companies are based on historical transaction data or using forecasting model to predict future sales. Big data is able to track the customer interest and preference, so that many companies using big data to increase their sales as well. For example, Amazon is a multinational technology company. It is focusing on cloud computing, e-commerce, and AI, which is artificial intelligence. Amazon is using big data to manage their supply chain efficiently by using customer search and past purchase history. Next. For event industry, Walmart is an organization that operating a chain of hypermarkets, so that Walmart is using big data for better predictive analytics. So Walmart hold an event which was Black Friday event still. It is a promotion event. So the reason of why Walmart organized this event is because Walmart knew that many customers prefer to buy the things that have discount. So Walmart need to satisfy their customer needs and want in order to increase their sales as well. Thank you. Now I will pass it to Fu.
Thank you, Xiao William. My name is Tan Kang Fu. So the third one is focus target audience. Big data can help the organization to focus target audience because it can help to solve your scope of your potential event attendees. This big data can also help to target the potential audiences with pinpoint precision, either in person or physical or even in virtual one, which is such as webinar. Big data can also notice the patterns about the demographics and psychographics of your attendees, which the organization can target the audience based on the demographics of their attendees. By understanding the demographics of their attendees, the organization can more focus on their, such as like their gender, their age, their income level, or their occupation. So this can help the organization to focus more on their demographic. So this can know the organization can know what are the most potential attendees will come to their event. By understanding their psychographics of their attendees, the organization can make decisions by knowing their psychographics, such as what is their attendees' lifestyle, their activities, or the interests that they like. So for the example, Splash the Love event, which organized by us, 5 of us was involved in this event. We are part of the organizer, and this event, after this event end, we will send the survey to all the participants who came to the event. We do the online survey, so through this survey we can understand what are the attendees' opinion, what are their feelings, and what are they expecting in the event. So through this survey, after we collect all the data, we can do improvement for the next event or coming event. So we can have good result in next coming event. Next. For the recommendation, the first recommendation is enhance yourself to better employable. The first one is you have to own a professionalism, which you can take extra English courses at British Council to improve your fluency and to speak confidently. This is because English is most widely spoken language in nowadays, and most of the international business, English is the primary language. The second one is you can take computer programming courses, because computer programming courses is a valuable skill worker can have, and many industry will need this kind of courses, these skills, because nowadays people will use more on technology instead of use paperwork. So next, I will pass to YJ.
And last, for the recommendation for the employee, which is the fresh graduate, which is the keep, read more and revolution of big data. For this, the fresh graduate for the employee, which is they can keep update to the and catch up for the big data analytics, which is they can make a research and go online search about the big data analytic updates. And because from the big data, it will help them to identify the skill needed from a different job scope, such as like currently fresh graduate, they can search job from JobStreet, Indeed. So different job have a different job requirements, like marketing, finance, and they have different jobs requirements for hiring the new employees. And for big data, it will help them to create like a new skill job opportunity, with an example such as a skill like data interpretations, acquiring data mining, data infrastructures, data visualizations, and data analytics. And this will help the employee to have an opportunity to work across the multiple industry, and it will enhance the employees have a knowledge of the big data analytics. And that's all for our presentations. Thank you. Please, our reference, please. Yeah.
Thanks for the references. Okay, overall, I say it's a very good work. There are something that just wanted to ask some clarifications. The last part, recommendations. Okay. I think one of the team members explained about proficiencies in English. Need to go to British certificate, enhance your proficiencies. What is the link between this language capacity and big data? What does this language need to do with big data?
Because the big data is all about English.
Big data is not about English at all.
No, I mean the professionalism.
Even like someone's fluent in Mandarin also can explain your target, different to your target audience.
So because some industry they need like very fluent English, they only will hire those employees. So what he means is need to improve the professional English to hit the requirement for the companies, so they can enter the companies. So big data have helps the employees to make them to improve themselves for the professional English to enter the company.
Not even linked at all. Something that you really need to revise back now.
Okay. Thank you.
This is talking. Is that a Disney presentation shoe?
So it's formal shoe, ma?
This is talking.